Come then, let us gain this lead. As always, good triumphs over evil. Or was it lawful over chaos?
Fall back!
Go for the eye!
Get your ass out here! We need backup!
Lead charge!
That dungeon over there mayhaps contains a shrine piece.
Soon the soul energy will all be mine. You understand what it is, right? Soul energy is wonder itself. Every mountain, every ocean, every pissy little goblin. They're held together by the imagination of a tyrannical teenager. Well, if it can make entire worlds, it can unmake them. I'm gonna take this madhouse prison, this Wonderlands, and I'm gonna free us all from her control.
The Wastard said the pyramid is surrounded by a city of the dead. We'll have to find a way in.
Do you need a van? Put some bloody armor on you, Ninny! Fight on! Huh? Howdy-duddy customer! I'm not a dwarf, just... and angry.
The Fatemaker seeks the power necessary to emerge triumphant. It is close now. It need only be taken up by heroic hands.
Way to finish them off! Remember this. You could have done. Magic stride! The glory of the storm!
Well, one of the Dragon Lord's barrier hexes stands in your way.
Well, Western showed us how to deal with that. Just find a dispel room nearby.
I'm an army all my own!
The hex is dispelled, clearing the way forward. Like the undead that patrol its walls, the city... Vasugal is a carcass. The stones are its bones. The sands are its hands. The nitty-gritties are its great big...
Those bones!
As you approach the gates, you see a soul that is brimming with necromantic power. The Dragon Lord is using it to cast a barrier hex over the entire city!
Not a problem. Our dispel magic will work on that too. We can kick that evil right out of the well.
Uh-oh. As you draw the evil magic out of the well, the magic takes form! Soul roots corrupting the well emerge to defend it!
You have learned well, my princess. Their strength wanes. The forces of darkness encroach.
The well is cleansed, and the barrier hex on the city walls fades away.
What wonders! The X is lifted! Hero, did you do this?
Verily.
Thank the Diamond Queen you came along. Come, my shelter is up here on the wall. Just up here. It's closer than it looks. Jump! That X trapped me here for days, and you dispelled it all on your own. You must have powers beyond mortal ken.
True. I am incredible. Being around me is just an incredible experience. But I must not dally. I journey toward the Dragon Lord's pyramid.
Then your path is through the Hall of Heroes. I know it well, though I was too weak to reach it. Come, this way. When I heard of the Queen's death, I journeyed here, hoping the latent soul energy of this city would allow me to bring her back. Perhaps you can succeed where I failed. Illusion magic. The only reason I wasn't picked off by skeleton patrols. You must reach the Hall of Heroes beyond the inner wall. The Dragon Lord is using the wells of sin to keep it blocked off. If you can cleanse the wells, you will lift the X's.
Only by cleansing the wells of sin. Can you take down the barrier hexes blocking your way?
Did you hear what that old guy said? We can bring back Butt Stallion!
I don't know. She met a pretty grisly fate.
But you forget, dear Fred. Fate does not divide us. Fate brings us together.
How's it gonna bring her head and her body back together?
I haven't thought that through yet!
My conscience is clean. You're quite a little killer, aren't you? I can cast again! Try and keep up! Yes, just as we planned. No magic left.
I'm a tough devil.
Jealous wraiths vanished from the mortal realm. The well of energy.
Ready to cast! You should have yielded when you had the chance. more where that came from. Look alive, you numbskulls!
You'll never win, hero.
Greedy rates vanished from the mortal realm. The Well of Greed is closed. Only one soul well remains. The Well of Wrath. Well of Wrath thrums with soul energy, walking your way forward to the fall of heroes.
Getting a little tired of putting those dead people flight. What are we, plumbers?
Heroic plumbers? Nah, it'll never catch on.
Enraged soul rays thunder out of the Well of Wrath to tear you butt to job.
Whatever you're doing, it seems to be quite deadly, so keep doing that. You're villain in our midst. Serves you right. Come now, bring me a challenge.
Well of Wrath is cleansed, revealing the way forward.
Yeah, I think I'm done with these hexes now.
I just want to get to the boss.
What? No need to rush. We're having fun.
Resurrection.
We all die eventually. Why not get ahead of the rush?
Roadblock. You're gonna have to go through the ancient, catacombs. Oh, no!
Tina, are you padding out the campaign so that we'll stay here and play bunkers and badasses with you?
No. The ancient catacombs are an integral part of the narrative. So who's laughing now? Valentine? Hi, it's me. Ha!
They're not. But I'll take the opportunity. With all this soul energy flowing to me, I can create all sorts of new nightmares. This city was built by a civilization of advanced sorcerers named the Vatu. I've launched an eon of dark campaigns from here, but it was dead long before I arrived.
Begone, coward!
The Vatu understood what soul energy was. They designed the city itself to siphon it out of the world. They used it to rule like arrogant gods at the expense of everyone else. Actually, a pretty good gig if you can get it. I'll skip the rest of the exposition since you know where it's going. The Vatu and their souls were absorbed by the very arcane mechanisms they created. Classic. Just goes to show, no one stays the master forever. Does it bother you to know there were fate makers before you? All heroes of their own stories, but they never lived up to their namesake. They just played her game and went through the motions, because that's exactly what she wants. Take these creations of mine. They exist only to do my bidding, and when they fail, I'll just make 100 more, because they're disposable. Like you.
You will fall this day! Justice from on high!
She wants you to think you're special, unique, one of a kind. Do you even have a name, Fate Maker? Has anyone ever said it? Has she? Yeah. Didn't think so.
Blade's looking a bit dull. But you can fight.
Welcome to the fantasy village. Cursed that one myself.
Deflect and protect. My oath prevents me from taking much. So let's call that an infrastructure investment.
An enormous arcane device has been erected before the hexed entrance to the Hall of Heroes. It's got a fancy name with a lot of syllables, but basically, it's a giant sweet-ass magic laser that you can use to blow open the building.
This speaks to me.
Hey! Those guys are hanging out around our giant sweet-ass magic laser! Kick their asses!
This arcane device was designed to amplify magic to its limits. If you can use it with your dispel magic, you will cast the biggest super duper dispel ever cast!
Then we're gonna need some super duper dispel runes.
And you shall find them to the imps and doodles of the laser.
Level room secure.
Beam strewn? Check.
Attack, my minions!
The arcane device is supercharged with dispel energy!
Hope it's super duper charged.
Hit the activation room. Let's fire this thing.
Crack. Zap to the Hall of Heroes finally stands open before you. Hey, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I'm having a great time playing with you.
Aw, Tina, so are we.
So, don't hate me?
As was foretold. In your hands it will be legendary.
Let the wings of savings carry you to victory. What are you waiting for? Go field test them. Take a load off. By the vending machine. Keep your sword up now.
You enter the Hall of Heroes, where all the greatest legends of the Wonderlands are laid to rest.
Well, not all of them. What's that they say? No rest for the wicked?
You hear a familiar whinny, and for a moment, you feel hope. It's like a dream. But this is not your queen. It's a nightmare.
My queen! How could you corrupt something so good and pure? I care about nature!
As always, good try, Silverine. It wasn't lawful over chaos. Recharge!
Monstrosity shudders and dies, as though with relief.
Forgive me, Your Majesty.
This is messed up.
What? Don't blame me! Blame the Dragon Lord!
Oh, yeah, sure, blame me. It can never be her that twists good things into monsters. It can never be her fault. Only I know better. Let me show you. Those scrolls weren't prophecies. I wanted to show you what she did to me. What she's doing to you all over again.
Okay, Tina. This is your first time playing, right?
I mean, yeah? Who would I play with? Everyone else I know is dead. What's it called?
Bunkers and badasses. It's a fantasy game. A place where you can be a hero. Where your imagination can change the world.
Ooh, I'm the best at imagining, baby. I got a whole wonderland over here.
That's perfect. But first, we gotta make a character. Tell me about your Fate Maker.
The Fate Maker's tale begins as so many do, with a heart full of fire and dreams full of dragons, magic.
He's the coolest, most powerful hero that everyone wants to be friends with.
Dragon Knight. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. Hey, this is probably dumb to say, and it's just really cool to play a game with a friend, because I haven't really
Let's go make some more. Tina, I want to make this an adventure you'll never forget.
It feels like something lost long ago has been found again. It feels like home.
You reach the inner chamber of the Obsidian Heat Cathedral. The Sword of Souls sits before you. Now, this is a big choice. So,
He takes it and he blows up every bad guy everywhere.
are you sure?
Oh yeah, I do it. Boom!
All right, but that turns your character evil.
What? No, girl, Dragon Knight ain't evil. He's a hero. He's a fate maker.
He just blew up thousands of people. Don't you think that's evil?
It's not evil. This is stupid. I'm not playing this anymore. You know what? I'm gonna be the bunker master, and then I'll make sure only heroes win.
Tina, wait.
The Fate Maker is alone. Abandoned for a crime he never chose. He's never chosen anything. He begins to think for himself. No more dice or fate. No more masters. I dream of dragons and magic. I awaken, my heart filled with fire and purpose. Resurrection. I am reborn, the Dragon Lord. Do you still believe there's a choice, Fate Maker?
There is always a way to deny evil.
I hope you can see the truth. I'm not evil. She just writes me this way. Well, come on then. If you insist on being a hero, there's only one way for this to end.
Only one task remains. A great wind buries the ancient walls, allowing for quick access to the outside area. At the peak of the Dragon Lord's monstrous citadel, a cyclone of soul energy churns in a big-ass, scary soul storm.
Everything I am because of her. I was her. I know her joy, her fear, her wonder, because I felt it for myself. She threw me away, but I still remember. Of course, she could have just let me rest. Why would she? When she had the perfect villain tailor-made for her new heroes.
The glory of the storm! I feel magical!
Huge conduits snake across the walls, hooked into ancient magical technology. And at its heart, a glowing crystal.
If I've learned anything, it's that a big crystal in the...
That's where all the soul energy is going. We gotta smash it and let it out.
Big off, tower!
As the crystal shatters, the entire pyramid begins to shake.
Look, I'm no magic rockologist, but I think that means the more crystals we break, the more we screw up the Dragon Lord's plans.
Keep smashing.
This is just a game to you. But when you stand up and stop playing, I'm stuck in this prison. Every time a hero's sword hits my neck, I wake up to a new face just starting their quest. But this is the last time. Why are you still trying to stop me? I'm doing this for all of us trapped in her playground. As this world crumbles, I can create a new one outside of her grasp.
You spy!
This I shall have. You will fall this day. Go for the eye!
After all this time, you're still trying to play by her rules? Don't you get that it's all made up? Fate brings us together. She stole that off a fan fiction forum on the EchoNet.
A virtuous spirit never stays down.
Outside, the soul storm around the top of the pyramid is stronger than ever. The undead crawl across the pyramid like weird, bony cockroaches.
Time for a spell! I hope you made your peace.
Mechanisms of the pyramid shudder and spark. Soul energy is still coming.
Follow the magical cables. They'll lead us to where we stored the soul energy.
You're quite a little killer, aren't you?
The cable leads you into a room where a spooky tank.
Fools! That device isn't even important.
Whoops, that's not right. Actually, the Dragon Lord seems terrified of you destroying the device.
Minions! Protect that device at all costs! Wait, how'd you do that? Why do I care about this stupid thing? I think it's an AC unit.
It's undefended! Smash that thing!
Hates that idea.
You don't know what you're messing with. I don't either. Ah! Stop it!
Whoa! Big reveal!
Bernadette, I will avenge! No! No one! I don't even know a Bernadette! See how she's using me like a puppet?
The Dragon Lord is drawing all of the soul energy you've released into the Sword of Souls at the top of the pyramid!
That seems bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Take him down, Ruby!
You can do this! For you are the Fate Maker!
Don't ignore me! So, she has nothing to say to me. It's just you and me down here, Fate Maker. Come on, finish your hero's journey.
On my honor, it will be done. How swift they fall.
This is it. The Dragon Lord awaits your arrival above.
Help! I have been turned into a vending machine.
With a little plate, you won't be late. Welcome to the gun show. Haste you back.
We'll take them all on together.
As you crest the top of the pyramid, you see...
Actually, I'll make my own introductions. Thank you very much. No more games.
Take him down, Ruby!
You can do this! For you are the Fate Maker!
I lack the ability to do that. Time for a spell! There's the way to finish them off. There's more where that came from. long day.
You haven't seen power yet. Your hero's journey ends.
Keep it up. He won't go easy on you.
I believe in you!
Wherefore art thou, ambition? Ready to crash! I can't do it! You have learned well, my apprentice.
So that's it? She gets it her way? I was trying to save you, too. Go ahead. Take it. I thought I could finally decide my own fate, but instead, it's up to you.
The Sword of Souls crackles with power in your hands. It contains limitless potential.
What are we gonna do with it? Fight some gods? Ooh, become some gods!
Or we could forge a new empire. Keep the Wonderland safe forever.
Fools! We both know the villain has to die. Go on, avenge your queen.
Fate does not divide us. Fate brings us together!
And badass is natural.
You know what? I think we all make a pretty good party of heroes. We should do this again sometime.
How about right now? 'Cause I got stuff you ain't even seen yet.
We're in!
Roll for initiative, suckers!
You brought her back. I guess nothing is impossible for a Fate Maker. But why spare me?
I saw a world divided. Its people kept apart by fear, by anger, by guilt. It's heartbreaking to be alone. But we don't have to be. Not even you.
I have felt alone. I thought I'd lost my connection to her when I stopped being her Fate Maker, but I'm still part of her story. Maybe she kept me here for a reason. To meet the heroes. To meet you.
That's right. Sounds like I should kick your ass more often, eh?
You know what? I get it. I earned that. But honestly, I'm a little lost right now. I've never survived past the final battle. What do people do when they're not trying to cloak the world in darkness? But Stallion, Your Majesty, I'm sorry I cut your head off and almost caused the end of the world. We cool? Handshake? Or, hoof shake? 200 years in the castle! That's completely fine! Whatever you think is wise, my queen.
Her fine, Your Majesty says there is to be a great celebration in Brightfoot when you return, newbie. But first, your boss loot awaits.
Look at this place. You've been busy, Tina. This cave is almost cozy.
Oh, this is nothing.
Do you see all this, Fate Maker? They're cheering for you. You brought back our queen and hope along with her. You have the gratitude of me and all the citizens of Brighthoof. Now, there's one more thing we need to take care of. Her Majesty is waiting. As you have brought together what was once divided, Queen Buttstallion shall now finish what was left undone. You shall be made a Knight of the Realm.
Finally!
It's really happening. Kneel, Fate. You have been known as Fate Maker, hero of Brighthoof, squire, crew, and seeker of passage. Now, by the power of the adamant throne, arise, Knight of the Realm. Now that you're a proper bloody knight, you'll need some proper bloody kit. Head over to the blacksmith. She'll help you tune your gear just the way you like.
Well, look who's gone and saved the world. Nice to have the Queen back. Without the Royal Horseshoe contract, I might have been here.
The good paladin told me to inquire about a possible upgrade.
That's right. He thought you might need some magical assistance in the gear department. That there is an enchantment e-roller. It lets you magically change the nature of your enchanted gear. You could use something with completely different powers. You'll need some moon orbs as well. They power the magic, you see. Go on, try it out. I've got a lovely item for you in that chest there.
Oh, swing by Izzy while you're at it. She's got something that'll open up your choices in your chosen profession.
Thanks for stopping by the shop. And don't you fret about your quest being over. Another chapter Valen will try and take over the world in no time. Share your blade sharp when they show up, eh?
There you are. Oh, wow, look at you. I think you're taller than the last time you came in.
I have it on good authority that you are the one to speak with about my calling in life.
Oh, of course. Right this way. The quick change has gotten you upgraded. Now you can change out your secondary class anytime you like.
Secondary class? That's what they call it in the rulebook. Like, shouldn't there be sort of like an in-world term?
Oh, sure. Don't you worry. We're all just part of a game, right? Saw you talking to those terrifying sky giants and figured it out. I'm actually relieved. Means I'm not to blame for my sins. I'm a dream thing. The blood on my hands is no more real than the shadows on the wall. busy day.
Ah, I see. This isn't a troubling development at all. Not at all.
Did someone say
The chamber? My queen, are you sure? Of course, Your Majesty. Fate Maker, the Queen has invited you to enter her royal castle. There is something within its lower chambers that she wants you to see. Bloody hell.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Butt Stallion, Regent of Brighthoof, sitter upon of the adamant throne, and all-around hottest babe of the Wonderland, has granted you entrance to her castle!
The enemies are on the move. Our scouts report multiple encampments nearby. I need you to go squash them before they mount another assault on Brighthoof.
Look who it is. Welcome to my prison, Fate Maker. Here, I've got something I think you'll want to see. When Her Majesty locked me in this castle, I thought it was to teach me a lesson. But she had far greater things in mind. See, I'm not the only thing locked in here. Our bunker master, she's more complex than I gave her credit for. For all the chaos of the Wonderlands, she's kept her worst instincts tucked away here. The Chaos Chamber. What I know as soul energy, she knows as wonder and imagination. In the right hands, it can save the world. In the wrong hands, well, I think we covered that during our big Act 3 climax, right? Within this Chaos Chamber are all of the unfair fights and unbalanced loot she's ever dreamed of. I've tried to find out what lies at the center of this creative maelstrom, but DICE don't listen to non-player characters. I can't wield that power anymore. But you can, Fate Maker. Enter the Chaos Chamber. Defeat the worst she has to throw at you. I don't know what's waiting for you inside, but I do know you will only emerge stronger.
You have learned well, my apprentice. As always, good triumph over evil. Or was it lawful over chaos?
Had some fun, did you? Here, I've got a little investment opportunity for you. The Chaos Chamber rewards those who challenge themselves. These crystals contain curses. Accepting a curse will make the fight harder, but the reward will be much nicer. Now, shatter that die and reap the reward. There's always a die in each encounter, but if you can complete other objectives, you will unlock a second. You can use those crystals you collected at these altars. Their blessing